All right, that's cool. We got chat going. Seriously, yeah, it's hard to stand out, especially if you don't have boobies. I thought playing a different game would help, but it didn't really help. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Right. The problem is you're not licensed to play music. You can't just play. Yeah, I see that, but not. I see like on YouTube. I see reaction videos. Yes, but not Twitch. I don't know. I only give shit. I was gonna say I only gave a shit about Twitch because of gaming. I want to be famous. I'm making a joke, you know. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't give a shit. Right, I don't. I don't think I've ever had that piece before. Yeah. Right. I was talking with Keith about that. That wasn't I wasn't talking about that online. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. 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 Seems like you're getting mad at me. Got to get Deathbringer card. Oh, I'm just talking about the game. I'm missing a card that I need for my deck. That sucks. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Snick? Good to see you, buddy. It's been a really long time. What are you up to, man? I like your little NASA logo. That's freaking cool, man. Are you you getting ready for Diablo 4 Season 13? Let's see. Should have defended more than that. Couldn't finish him off. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Can't wait to play Warlock, but didn't finish the season either. Do I have enough time to complete the season, I wonder? How much have you done? Have you done anything this season, or are you just gonna jump in? Because if you're just gonna jump in and you haven't done anything, then you don't have time. But if you just have a few season achievements to complete, I can help you do them if you want. It's really easy to do that stuff. So just let me know if you want some help doing it. T4 something something, but didn't finish the entire pass. Yeah, if you're in T4 and you've done some of the achievements, it's probably not that much of a stretch to finish them. Just it's really probably just about mostly killing bosses in different torment levels. Uh, it's doable. It's doable. The pass is easy to complete pretty rapidly. So Snick, have you ever played Balatro? Was it you who turned me on to Balatro? Or were we talking about Balatro at all? I can't remember now because it was such a long time ago. I haven't seen you in a really long time, dude. Hope you're well. How's life? Heard about it but didn't play it. Okay, cool. Well, I'm playing a card game that's similar to Balatro, but it's more of like a role-playing Balatro. Card building roguelike. Pretty fun to play. I just had one, two. I thought I did. Bang! What's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, it's been a little while. What have you been up to, bro? Are you ready for season 13? Lord of Hatred? Lord of Hatred. I'm really looking forward to the Diablo season. It's going to be a great season. These new skill trees are going to present a whole new slew of builds. The meta is going to be, there won't be a meta per se. It'll be more about how you build your character. There'll be a baseline build, of course, but like you'll be able to trick out your character very specifically. I don't think there'll be a meta. I haven't played in a while. I've been stuck on Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is a really good game. I played it for a little while. I started to get like seasick from playing it, so I couldn't keep playing it. I want meta. Want to only play S tier builds. Well, you'll be able to get an S tier build built to a certain point, and then you'll be able to use the skill tree and what's called, I can't remember even what it's called, dude. It's like the talisman. Um, to fill out to customize your build with talisman. It'll be kind of like the way sets used to work in Diablo 3. So if you're familiar with building a set in Diablo 3, talisman will work in a similar manner. They're bringing back the Heraldric Cube, which is going to be another way to customize your character. I'm sure there'll be specific ways, like that'll be meta in how you want to use the Heraldric Cube, but that's going to be back. Lots of great stuff going on for Diablo 4 coming up. Can't wait to see it. An overlay map. There's never been an overlay map ever in Diablo, and for the first time in this upcoming season, there'll be an overlay map. Something hardcore players like me have been asking for a really long time. So I'm psyched about that. There's a whole lot of changes. I purposely remained in the dark as much as I possibly could because I don't want to spoil. I didn't want any spoilers for me. So I just like haven't been paying attention to all the interviews and all the. There's been a ton of Diablo 4 content out there from the developers and Cliptis and Woodijo, but I haven't been paying very much attention to any of that stuff. You got a new puppy. It's like having a new dude. I have a new puppy too. What kind of puppy did you get, and what is its name? It's very tiring. We're 6 months in. We got our puppy back in October, and he wakes us up every morning at 6:20 a.m. or earlier. He still isn't completely housebroken. He, after he eats, he roughhouses. He's a beagle. Oh, I love beagles. His name's Copper from The Fox and the Hound. He's 7 weeks. Oh, that's really cute, dude. I wish you could post a picture for me. Send me a picture in TikTok. I love puppies, dude. I love dogs. I'm a huge dog lover. We have two dogs. One, a bigger one, older one is named Benji. He's 6. He's half German Shepherd, half American Bully, and he's big and strong, but he's a big baby. And then we have Kyle, who's about a year, not quite a year old. And he's a big mix of all kinds of different dogs. Siberian Husky being the most, but he looks more like a Chihuahua. That's awesome, dude. Beagle named Copper from The Fox and the Hound. Yeah, send me a picture on TikTok. I want to see. Okay. I just accepted. I just accepted your request. Ha. Wild take. So if you're familiar with Stone Temple Pilots, the band, I made a comment that was kind of I have a I have an unpopular opinion on Scott Weiland, the singer of Stone Temple Pilots. And so my take is on Scott Weiland. You sent 2 pics. Awesome. Let me take a look. Yay, look at that little puppies. Oh my god, everybody. Look at him, he's sleeping. Oh my god, he's adorable. He's really cute. I love beagles, dude. Oh my God, he's a little meatball. Look at that, Kyle. You see that little doggy? Hello, buddy. Hello. Yes, we're talking about doggies. I would pick Kyle up and show him to you, but he'll get mad at me for picking him up. He's very pick upable, but he doesn't like it that much, so we don't do it that much to him. Right, Kyle? Look at the little puppies under the car. He's so cute, dude. That's great. I love it. I love that for you, man. So that takes up most of your time, I'm assuming. Hey, don't nibble on me. I'm not a nibble toy. I'm not a nibble toy. I'm not a nibble toy, buddy. Your son loves him. How old is your son, Bang? Ouch. Don't nibble on me. I'm not a toy. I'm not a toy to be nibbled on. Work, kids, and dog. Yeah, for sure. Not necessarily in that order. He'll be 7 in November. So that's his first dog, huh? Wow. I remember when I got my first dog, I was so excited. I loved my first dog. His name was Max. He was so smart, dude. Ow, don't bite me. I'm getting bit here. So we're on the happy path, but we're going to take a lot of damage before we ever get a chance to rest in the game. I had a dog named Tiny. She passed away right before my son's. Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm sure he didn't take it. That might be his first experience with losing a dog. Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. They make a mark on us, don't they? She was almost 11. Yeah, I lost my 15-year-old doggy, Brady, in 2022. She was 15 and she got cancer. And then we got Benji soon thereafter. And Benji and Kyle are both right here with me right now. Right, guys? Let me see if I can put up a picture of Benji and Kyle for you. See if that's Benji and Kyle together. The boys. I do miss my baby, but she's not suffering anymore. Yeah, that's the only thing that gives you any solace is that they're not hurting anymore. But yeah, we miss her, man. But there's so many dogs that need help and love, so we just jump right back in and get another one, right? Gotta do it, even though it hurts. Let's see. Okay, that's nice. Can't replace them, but you can fill the void. That's absolutely right. I still miss her all the time. I think about her all the time, man. But yeah, another pet, getting to care for another pet helps a lot. Deathbringer, finally. I needed that card. I've been waiting for it. I don't know if that's going to help me because I've already lost a lot of health, but I should be okay. I should be able to get most of it back. All right, let's see what we want to do in the shop. Hey, Peanut Butter, how are you? Good morning. So delay is cheap, but it costs 2. Yeah, I need another invoke in as well. So if I take the cleat, I like the cleat a lot. I think I'm going to take that. That's going to cost me most of what I have. I can't do anything else without that. All right, let's keep going. Now we get to rest. Now, normally I'd like to smith here, but I'm really low on health, so I'm going to rest. They got a German short-haired pointer, and they're best friends. German short-haired pointer. That's got to be an interesting looking dog. Hey, Colin, how are you? Good morning, man. Thanks for stopping in. Next up, monster fight. We're going to have 2 monster fights, and then we get to rest again. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm doing good. It's Sunday morning. So, Mrs. Benuto and I are doing a challenge where we throw something out. Like on day 1, we threw 1 thing out. On day 2, we threw 2 things out, and so on. Day 3, 3 things. Day 4, 4 things. We keep throwing them out, and we're on day 29. We had to throw 29 things out today after having thrown 28 things out yesterday and 27. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Am I ready for D4? I was just talking about it earlier, Colin. I'm very ready for D4. I'm super excited about it. I should say I'm ready for it to come out. I haven't watched very much of all the spoilers. I haven't watched the developer conversations. I haven't watched the interviews or any of the content. I've purposely kept myself away from all the spoilers so I can just see it when it comes out, and experience it instead of having all these preconceived notions about what it should be. But what I have seen a glimpse of is the skill trees, which looks amazing. The Heraldric Cube, which I'm extremely excited about. The new Talisman system, which is going to bring set bonuses into the game, which we are missing from D3 and were a really interesting part of D3. Season starts on Tuesday. You're the same way, Colin? Awesome. Yeah, I've avoided most of it, but I've seen a little bit, and I'm psyched for the skill trees especially because I think it's gonna make the game a lot more interesting. I think it's gonna make there won't be just only meta builds. There'll be a base meta for all the classes, but then there'll be offshoots of those base metas that'll be really good. Yeah, it comes out on the 28th, which is Tuesday. I'm really psyched. Yes, absolutely. There's a new Raider. So torn because there's a new update coming to Arc Raiders as well. Yeah, you're gonna have to pick. Oh, if I throw Doom on this guy, it's just gonna wipe it. This guy's got a debuff negator. There we go. I'll take it off with that, and then I'll apply Doom. There we go. That worked out. Defend, defend, defend. Enfeebling touch. Bodyguard, Afterlife, Wisp, Strike. Scourge. Strike. Bodyguard again. And a nice buffer there. You're going to have to make a choice, dude. Arc Raiders is a very good game. I enjoyed playing it. Let's go Enfeebling Touch. Let's go Defend. Let's go Defy. I overkilled. I love Doom in this game. I should take Blight Strike here. Invoker, Blight Strike, probably in Blight Strike. So, playing this game, I gotta say, playing this game that I'm playing right now, which is called Slay the Spire 2, has made me more of a fan of necromancers in general, just how the play style of the Necromancer, having a pet, um, being able to invoke Doom on an enemy, a status effects, things like that do the killing for you. I'm way more likely to play a Necromancer in Diablo 4 as a result of having played Necro in this game. And I'm gonna make a rogue first because I always make a rogue pretty much first. Although last 2 seasons I made paladins first, but I'm gonna make a rogue first in season 13 because it's a brand new season and I want to get rogue rolling first. But I think I'm gonna make a necromancer next season, which I've not done. I've never been a necro, so I'm interested to see how the class works. I'm gonna be taking tips from people, so I'll want help if you're a necro builder. But I'm psyched to try Necro because this game made it interesting to me, which is funny because it doesn't operate the same way in this game as it does in D4 at all. Steak and Bacon, what's up, man? Good morning. Love that name. All right, I think we're going to add another Blight Strike to the deck. Get a rest in here. I would have liked to have tailored a card, but I wanted all my health for the Fish Boss. All right, so the first thing we're going to do here is apply Doom, Blight Strike, Blight Strike. There's a card that applies as much Doom. Like if you apply Doom, it applies as much damage. Or if you apply it's the other way around, if you apply damage, it does as much Doom at the same time. And I need that card. Well, I'm going to get hit here for 10. No. Okay. How'd that happen? Should have unleashed. Should have unleashed there. Oh, that sucks. It takes only 1 damage this turn? Yeah. I couldn't do any damage to him in that turn. This is going to hurt. Well, it didn't hurt me that much. It hurt my guy. This beckoning is really getting on my nerves. Ow. But I win. I beat the boss. Shared fate, misery. Or century, yeah, let's go with misery. I want to build the Doom deck here. If you end your turn with unspent energy, gain an additional 2 energy next turn. Remove 5 cards from your deck. After each combat, randomly add 1 back. Upgraded. One, two, three, 4, 5. All right, now we're gonna have to fight to get him back. This is the way to go. This is the happy path. But we have to fight a lot. Mopar guy, what's up, man? One more day in the grinder. Hope you're doing well, man. Just another day in paradise. New job is going great. You're working your ass off. That's cool. What are you doing now? What's the latest? Oh, you can only do 9 damage. Deal 7 damage. Apply debuffs. Summon 5. Unleash. Strike. I got Scourge back. Working at Jersey Mike's as an assistant manager. They're opening a store about 2 miles away. Right on. That's a great job, dude. Very cool. Have you ever worked in food before? I worked at a grocery store, but that's the only food experience I've got. You'll be close to where you're living, making more money, and yeah, I was a manager at Subway for 2 years. Right on. So you're perfectly suited. Strike. Work plenty of restaurant jobs and other stuff. I was just back with Subway part-time last 5. Right on. But you're going to open a new store. That'll be great. There'll be a lot of early business, and it'll be good for you. OST deals 11 damage. Let's take that. We have really not a lot of relief along the way here. Defend, defend, defend. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Steed wastes. All right, that's good. Actually, that's really good. Oh, absolutely, user 3713. I'm highly anticipating the new season of D4. I can't wait till it comes out. I've been trying to avoid a lot of the hype and information that's coming out about the season because I don't want spoilers. I want to just experience it when it comes out. But yeah, I'm super hyped about it, man. What's new with me? Well, honestly, I'm not considering. I'm moving. For the first time in 21 years, it's time for me and Mrs. Benuto to make a change. So my mom passed away in December, and when she passed away, she was living with my sister. So my sister has the house. She's got to keep it, and she doesn't have anybody to keep it with. So now we're gonna jump in and get involved in that. So I'm psyched to be moving. It's a big project, though. I'm the dude that had like 4 mythic pranksters, and yes, season before last. I remember. Thank you so much. You got my season going, dude. My season was dead in the water until I ran into you. Thank you so much for that, by the way. It's always huge when someone comes along with some help. Your season is like, yeah, thank you. I'm gonna be living, we're gonna move in with my sister, and it's a great house for us because it has a nice big yard for the dogs and lots of room. So we're psyched about it, but moving is a big thing. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. We'll enjoy as much of it as we possibly can. Moving again it's a daunting task. It requires a lot. Oh no, this is just gonna fall off. I'm just gonna kill this guy. Let's enfeebling touch him. Didn't do too much, did it? Moving sucks. Moved too many times in my life than I can count. Yeah, I know you've been on the move a lot lately, dude. 12 damage coming in. I didn't take any. Wow. All right, now we can dump some damage on this guy. $12, $9. We'll call it a day with that guy. I'm definitely tired, yeah, for sure, of moving. No doubt. Staying here until I get everything taken care of, I really need to, and finally get money saved to get to Florida. So maybe a year or two. So you got a plan, man. You're on the plan. Take the upgraded Blight Strike. We're not really expanding our deck by adding that card. All right, so 2 more battles before we get to rest. I don't like these guys. I don't like this dude. Scourge. Blight Strike. Wisp. Defy. That's why I didn't like these, because of this toxic shit, man. I'm gonna take hits to my health regardless. Let's get rid of this obvious damage. Exactly, going to set goals and make it happen. One step closer to living a more stress-free life and enjoying life for once. I've been in fight or flight mode for so long. Yeah, man. You've had to move a couple times. You've had a couple different jobs. Life's been really rough for you. You're due for a break, man. And I can tell you, I had a really rough patch from 2021 to 2024. And I can tell you from the opposite side of it that it eventually you get that break you're looking for, and things will roll your way, dude. But in the meantime, it feels like there's no coming out of it. It feels like there's no getting out of it. Deathbringer. Scourge. Couldn't have asked for a better opening. But this guy does a ton of damage, man, because of his friend. Most definitely from 2 separations from 2010 till 2021, moved 9 times. Yeah. Lost good jobs, had about 20 lost, so yeah. And it's so hard to lose a job, man. It makes you feel like you're like less than when you lose your job. At least it made me feel like that. Hey, what's up, Clint? How are you, brother? Deathbringer again, we'll take it. Clint, how's life treating you, man? We're just talking about the hardships. Yeah, dude, Mopar guy, you've been knocked down 100 times and you've gotten up 101. That was worth it. I would have loved to have bought the bag of marbles, but I needed the healing more than I needed that. Oh. So Clint, happy Sunday morning. How are your dogs, dude? I hope your dogs are well. Oh, that's a good card actually for Doom deck. All right, time to rest and upgrade a card. I should have 2 Deathbringers with 26 Doom on them. If I drop both of those at the same time, man, somebody's dying. I'm going to cut back inside. So the most I'm going to have is 3, maybe 3 more fights. That's life. My time is now, and I'm claiming it in the power of, right, it's peace and fun time. For sure. Blight Strike, Scourge, Wisp, Drain Power. Deathbringer. Unleash. Light Strike. Enfeebling Touch. Yeah, I knew I was going to get hit there. Got to get ready for work. Couple long days ahead till you're off Tuesday. Okay, man. Well, thanks for hanging out, Mopar guy. It was great talking to you and seeing you. Happy Sunday. I'm glad to see that you're doing well. Congratulations on the new job, and I hope it goes well for you. For sure, man. And keep getting up no matter how many times you get knocked down. That is what keeps us going. Thanks, bud. You too. Float. Sink into the earth, my friend. I've killed more guys with Doom, I think, than anything else. I like Eradicate because it retains. That's a good card. All right, let's see this dude. This is a good time to play that card. $23 damage. Let's instantly make that not as much. $17 damage. Light Strike. Wisp. Let's get some block on. Yep. There you go, man. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. I think we're going to go with Afterlife, where we can summon 6. Or I'm not really using Osti hardcore in this one. I've been really stacking the Doom. I don't want to weaken my deck with Osti cards, and that's all I've got here. I think I'm going to skip adding a card. And a potion. All right, let's go this way. 1 random uncommon potion, Clarity Extract. I don't think I want to do that. Remove 2 strikes, add Ultimate Strike to your deck, or remove 2 defends. I think I'm going to do that. Get the extra block into my deck. I'm 1 gold short of being able to remove a card, which kind of sucks. Smith. No, let's rest. Let's get our full complement of XP against this guy. Frantic Escape, Misery, Light Strike, Light Strike. Didn't even get a chance to get the bodyguard out. Frantic Escape, Enfeebling Touch, Fear, Putrefy. Alright, here we're going to go Frantic Escape, Scourge, Drain Power. Deathbringer. Oh, see, here I would have loved to have had that other Deathbringer out. So that'll neutralize the damage I'm taking. Oh, I know. I could have drank that. Shit. Well, there's a missed opportunity. Here we need block, and we're not going to get it. Let's get vulnerable. Free damage. Defend some. This is one of those turns we're going to take a little bit of a hit. Energy. Deathbringer. Deathbringer. Enfeebling touch. We beat the second story boss. Right on. Pretty hard fight to win. I love when my Sunday, when my first run of the day goes like this, where I make it to Act 3. Whenever you play an ethereal card, I don't think I have too many. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 ethereal cards. So I could do that. All right, let's go to the boss. We can get a lot of gold, delicate frond, or glitter. That's if I take a whole lot of more cards into my deck. I think I'd rather have the ability to buy, and here's the way we want to go to get there. Wow, that's a really easy, happy path. Seemingly. It seems easy. We'll see if it really is. A lot of block. Okay, a lot of block. I need a lot of block, and I'm not going to get any. Yeah. I'm not going to take any damage this time. I did all I could. Damage, damage. Everybody dies. I lost a lot of max health. Life sucks, to be honest, bro. Probably going to get a divorce. Oh, no. Clint, what happened, dude? Oh, did you split? Yeah, I think he split.